While a remaster's job is simply to update the screen resolution, what is a remake's job? As the term would suggest, it probably should be all about making changes. When it comes to video games, the first thing that comes to mind are the graphics. Another kind of update to help the game look more appealing. But as soon as other changes are made, people tend to get mad. I'm no different. I won't say these responses are valid or invalid. What I want to know is if the changes are. With the Demon's Souls remake, Bluepoint changed plenty of things, including artistic style, the atmosphere is different, and so is the music. I would imagine such changes were made with good intentions, but plenty of fans of the original were not pleased. But does this mean the changes actually made the game worse on a technical level? Could these changes have had any benefit to the player's experience? Keep in mind, the most important part of a video game is that it's fun to play. And considering the ratings this remake has, I'd say many other players are having a blast. So who's really in the wrong here? I do also wish that the elements of what made an original game so good remained intact, but I will reiterate, this is a remake. How should we be judging it? The same thing applies to movies. Everyone loves Scarface, The Thing, and Ben-Hur, all remakes of movies that came before. And not without changes made by their respective teams. Well, simply put, we judge remakes on whether or not the changes are good. But how do we know if something is actually good or not? Can it be objective, or does it depend on taste? In the Resident Evil 2 remake, it plays more like a modern, over-the-shoulder, third-person shooter, while the original had tank controls and fixed camera angles. As a horror game, one would argue the original is better because of this. But this remake also got extremely positive reviews. It may hurt to hear, but at the end of the day, it's just a game, or a movie. The original still exists, and you can enjoy it as much as you want, with some exceptions. One thing companies could do, though, is just try to make the original games playable on modern consoles. I'm no expert, but that sounds a lot less complicated. Sure, many of these games don't have shiny and new graphics with delicious physics, but that doesn't stop them from being fun.